Hello everybody, this is Eric Boyd with your movie review. I just saw that movie, well actually I saw a couple of weeks ago. I didn't really do a movie review because I didn't really think I should do a movie review on this, but then I said to myself, yeah I should. I just saw that movie Salo, or the 120 Days of Sodom. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. This movie was about what went on during the I think it was during or before or after World War I or II, where the Italians were the bad guys. That's before they switched to the before they turned sides in the war. Anyway, these people, a group of men, captured and imprisoned several boys and girls, young boys and girls and all, and basically tortured them, humiliated them, and downgraded them. Anyway, they sexually abused them, raped them, tortured them, everything they could do to them. Yeah, I'm sorry, I messed up a little bit. Well, that's what they basically did. Now, this movie, it was interesting. I had to admit the idea of it was pretty interesting, but the director in the movie just went a little bit too far in this movie. Usually I like hearing movies about this, seeing movies about this, about what happened back in the days and all, back what happened, because a lot of the stories weren't really told back then, and now we have the knowledge and the know-how on how to tell what happened. But this movie, which was done back in 1975, was telling the story how these men just humiliate these little kids and all, and it actually showed it. It was rated NR, basically. It was almost, I would say, X-rated, not X-rated. It's rated really strong R, really strong, not rated, as you would say. There's tons of nudity in it. They show full frontal male nudity, full frontal female nudity. And they show a lot of rape scenes of both a man getting raped and a female getting raped, and which makes it really disturbing. Basically why I had to give it a thumbs down. It's basically because they actually showed a scene where the guy poops on the ground and made the little kid eat it. Yes, they had several scenes of that, of the little kids being tortured, eating their own feces, poop, what you call it, whatever you want to say it. And they basically showed how they tortured him, cut out his eyeballs and all. And I can understand that's what happened back in the days, but I think the director could have done that, could have made the bad guys look bad without overdoing it. Notice that some directors nowadays and back then could have done a lot more in the movies, but this time in this movie, the director did a little bit too much in this particular movie, and that's why I have to give it a thumbs down and all. But this movie is very strong to watch. At times I felt like turning it off because seeing people eat their own feces and having to have it all over their face and lips and all, and kissing each other with it was just too far. The director went too far on this. And to tell you something else very odd, after the director made this film, 6 days after he made this film, he was murdered. Very odd. Go figure. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, it was just, I wouldn't recommend it for many people. If you want to know what happened back then, yeah, you can go watch this movie, but be warned, it's very, very strong, very graphic and all. A lot of rape scenes, a lot of, well, like I said before, people eating their feces, also a golden shower, peeing on each other. It was just really uncalled for, and the ending was just downright dumb. It just a lot of these things were really uncalled. Now, if they didn't have those rape scenes, well, if they could have done the rape scenes a different way, and like I said, if they didn't have a golden shower or them eating their feces, yeah, I would have given it a thumbs up, but like I said, the director just went too far in this movie. Go see it at your own risk. I wouldn't recommend seeing it. Like I said, I gave it 2 thumbs down. I just thought it was really bad. Just didn't. I mean, I know that's all part of what happened back then in those days, and you know, that's what they used to do back in those days. But still, there's no need to do something like that in a movie. You know, I know people like to do things according to what happened and all. I mean, they like to say, "Hey, that's what happened," and all. Yeah, I can understand that, but still, that's just taking it too far. That's just overdoing it, you know. But anyway, here's Eric Boy with your movie review, giving Silo or the 120 Days of Sodom, whatever you want to call it, 2 thumbs way down. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. And until next time, folks, here's Eric Boy giving that movie review, Salo or 120 Days of Sodom, a big 2 thumbs down. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Until next time, I'm out.